Hello, welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. Today we are going to have a look at the home life of our favourite palm trees, Harry and Meghan. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yesterday I did a reading on them potentially moving. There was a report in the paper that they wanted to kind of move to a different area with a private beach, yada yada yada. So I thought, picked up a few things. So I was just like, I wonder what home life's like. So I thought we could have a look at that today. Just see what the cards say about that. So before I begin, if you're new here, thank you very much for joining us. Please consider subscribing. If you've been here for a while, a day, a month, a week, a year, thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And also down in, I'm trying to remember what I need to say, down in the description box there is my social media stuff, and you can find that there, and I think it'll probably flash up at the screen at some point as well. So but thank you very much for being here. So we're going to take a look and see what the cards say about it. I am using the Garbage Pail Kids, and we're going to start with Harry. Okay, so what comes out first? We have got here the Knight of Cups. So things are a little bit messy. He's feeling a little bit emotional at the minute, a little bit all over the place. He's got, his emotions are very messy. He's unbalanced. It's up and down, very rocky, highs and lows, almost unstable in a way. So yeah, but if we see what's crossing him, we can find out a little bit more. So what's crossing him is the Nine of Coins. And this is a very rich, kind of lavish lady, somebody who's very put together, somebody who's very conscious of their image, very usually quite generous and that kind of thing. There's somebody who's crossing him who's very well off, and it's adding to him. But let's have a look and see what's... He's feeling a lot of pressure. He is feeling so much pressure. He doesn't like the attention as much as you think he does, I feel. I'll see what's underneath him. Okay, so we've got the world above him in reverse. He doesn't want the attention. Things are turning. Things are going a little bit wrong. But underneath we have the devil in reverse. Wow. He's in a bit of a pickle, to say the least, to start off with there. When you link all these cards up, I'll just pull the other one, the one that's leaving the situation. The Emperor in reverse. Okay. So they've had some words with King Charles. Seriously having some daddy issues. And although everything seems very glossy and very nice and very, what's the word for it? Put together with the PR and the photos and the flashiness, this over control, coercion, things are not happy. He's really not in a good place, and will allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And he'll come out and he'll be like, oh yeah, I'm fine. And this pressure to be this kind of altruistic's the word of the day, by the way, this kind of very open looking, they want to be open and giving and caring, but they're also not touchable. Do you know what I mean? They're like, there's that pressure, and maybe he's finding that pressure a little bit too much with everything. He's definitely controlled, definitely being dominated, definitely. He does not like the way the world views him. He does not like dealing with the public necessarily. He does not like having to look at all. I mean, there's 3 major arcana all in reverse there. Ace of Cups coming up. We're going to hear something about Princess Diana. Again, there's going to be a lot of Diana, 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 love, love, love. When this appears, it's a very, it's almost like sacred and divine and everything. And this, it's almost like it's too divine. It's almost like you're kind of like in this altered state as well. It can be an absolutely beautiful thing, but it also can be something that is very 3 of Cups, celebratory. What's he celebrating? Let's have a look what's around him. Page of Coins, superficial wins. So there's going to be something that's not as, it's not as cracked up as it's meant to be. There's something, and you'll be like, yay, this is a win for us. And then it's just, it's not as big. There's a massive disjoint here, guys. There is a massive disjoint. What he's afraid of: getting hurt, getting stabbed in the back, getting used, getting thrown out with the trash. And he's going to have a burden lifted from him. He's in for a very dramatic time. Things are not quite as they seem. There's definitely something happened with King Charles. He's definitely being coerced, but doesn't like the attention either. But he's all over the place and he's really messy. He's trying to live up to these standards with the 9 of Pentacles there. And then you've got all of this pressure, and then boop, you've got the Ace of Cups there, which is, I'm like, it's almost like an out-of-body experience as well, you know? It's like that very kind of descending to heaven kind of thing. It's light coming in, but with all the rest of the noise that's around it and the reversals, I'm thinking, are we going to hear more about Princess Diana, all of that kind of stuff, and how much she's with him, and he's gonna win. He's gonna think he's gonna win something and have a bit of a party, but he hasn't actually won, because you've got the Page of Coins in reverse, and that's like unnecessary spending, throwing your money around, not being all together there. And then he's worried about getting chucked away. Maybe he realizes that he may be dispensable because there's a burden that's going to be lifted. He's going to eventually, there's an ending, there's 2 endings there, a potential ending and what can well happen. Ooh. So I would say he's not lounging around watching Match of the Day like normal blokes, you know, fiddling with the car, doing the DIY, nothing like that. No, none of those stereotypes, no. There is movement. The 6 of Swords in reverse, she is unsettled and she wants to move, and we know this because there's been she doesn't necessarily see it. It's not necessarily a necessary move. It's a move that she wants to take with the 6 of Swords in reverse. Sorry, this is Meghan, by the way. Three of Wands in reverse, of course. She feels like there's a lot of kind of fighting and cliques, and she's quite defensive. She doesn't like working with others. It doesn't kind of get on. Nothing ever kind of gels together. Everything's always a little bit fractured and a little bit heated. The Empress in reverse. Okay, this card comes up loads for Meghan lately, and it's like the motherhood card. It's very pregnancies, all that kind of thing. With it being in reverse, it can show that somebody who is not very warm and loving, somebody who's quite cold, somebody who can be quite cruel. That's what the card means when it's in reverse. I think we're going to hear something maybe about children. I know I've said this a few times, but there is something coming up regarding children and births and things like that attached to Meghan. That's going to come out. Four of Wands. So there has been some kind of, she feels like she needs to put her foot down a little bit, because you've got Five of Wands. So you've got those classically battering each other and words flying everywhere, and she just sees it. She doesn't see it as seriously as Harry feels it, but she's very kind of like bickery. They do kind of bicker. Ten of Swords in reverse. Interesting how Harry's got the Emperor in reverse and she's got the Ten of Swords, which is there as well. I think she is completely done with the royal family, and she's not going to give too much of anything with them. And then we have the Ten of Wands, which matches Harry's there, but his is in reverse. She's sick of carrying this burden. She's sick of being battered down by people. She's done with stuff. We've got two completion cards for both of them. Three of Swords. She's got some kind of heartbreak around something. Something's wounded her. Let's have a look and see what. Two of Cups. Romance. Okay, let's see what potentials. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, let's have a look at these cards then. So we have the Three of Swords there, indicating there's some kind of heartbreak that she's feeling, but Harry's got a celebratory thing, and then he's got the Two of Cups there, which is what's surrounding her. So something's happened where she's not best pleased with it, not quite happy with it. It's wounded her, but she's focus is out on her relationship that's around her. Well, he's probably feeling a little bit better about stuff because he's celebrating, but it's not quite what it seems. We have the Eight of Pentacles there, which is the potential of being able to study, being able to learn something, being able to grow, and there's always that potential for everyone. But will she take it? Won't she take it? It's no. Because there we have the Prince of Pentacles in reverse, which is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That can well mean there is somebody being quite ungenerous, somebody being a little bit tight with the money when they're asked, or it cannot. It's spending. It's either holding back or giving too much, and it could be like throwing money away. It could well be being overly flash, living beyond your means, not setting boundaries with money, things like that, running out of money, wanting to do different things, so not being able to fund a lifestyle. Maybe that's on the cards as well. But this is all about the home, so there's definitely definitely movement with the palm trees. There is little bits of fracking and little bits fighting, and fraction on, and yeah, it's interesting how she's bothered and feels like frustrated, but it's actually coming out as overly control. It's almost like she's not quite aware of what she does in a way, in a way. But this is all just for entertainment purposes only. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'm always interested to hear what you guys think. What your interpretation of the cards is, if you want to add anything. I'm always open and like to hear what you guys think as well. Thank you very much for being here, and I shall see you guys on the next one. Bye everyone.